guys, so today we're going to be doing a quick comparison between these two vacuums to decide if a robot vacuum or a canister vacuum is right for you. So over here we have the Bissell SpinWave 2-in-1 robot vacuum, and over here we have the Eureka Whirlwind bagless canister vacuum. So just to start off, I think one of the first things we can look at is the looks. So clearly this robot vacuum here I think is a much sleeker, more modern look to it, more minimalistic and basic, versus this Eureka here. It kind of has a weird shape overall, a little bit more colorful with the blue, but I think aesthetics wise this robot vacuum definitely is the winner here. Next, I think we should talk about performance. So overall, I was pretty surprised and pleasantly pleased with both of these. So this robot vacuum, it can do hardwood floors and carpets, and I think it performs pretty well on both. This Eureka vacuum as well can do both hardwoods and carpets, and it also did surprisingly well considering how lightweight it is. This actually did almost too good on rugs. It had a really strong suction, while this robot vacuum wasn't quite as strong. Next, I want to talk about the ease of use. They're both pretty easy to use. This Eureka really only has a few buttons. It has one button to put the cord back and a power button. So it's pretty basic, pretty easy to figure out. This Bissell one, you do have to set up on a smartphone, so that is something to take into account depending on how well you do with smartphones. It may be a little bit easier or harder depending on how you do with that. But this I thought was pretty easy to set up. There's only a few buttons on the app to start and stop it. So I think they're both easy to use, but in a little bit of a different way. And then obviously we have kind of the smart technology part of it. Obviously the robot vacuum involves a lot more technology, but a lot less manual work. So if you don't mind being the one actually operating the vacuum and walking around with it, I think the Eureka one is a great choice for you. But if you're like me and hate vacuuming and absolutely don't want to do it at all, then this one takes a lot of the work out of it for you and might be the better choice. So overall, I think they both performed really well. It just really depends on how involved you want to be in the actual vacuuming.